were sat just behind the Manchester United bench, and you could definitely sense, Robbie Mustoe, the nerves that the goal wasn't going to come. Did you always think there'd be a breakthrough?
I did, actually. I thought the substitutions, which actually did link up and scored the goal. McTominay, we were talking about likely to score a goal. United were the better team today. Performance level, certainly compared to this time last year, we were here watching them play against Wolves, where they were wide open, much better. They created 3 or 4 really good chances. But you're right. I mean, maybe the fans here thought it was going to be a stalemate, but they deserve the victory.
Substitutions, Tim.
Yeah.
We were talking about, and Graham on commentary was talking about the defensive substitutions at 0-0 on 80 or 81 minutes. Zirkzee, who ended up getting the goal. Obviously, we're seeing more impact from the bench these days with 5 substitutions. What did you make of those decisions?
I was slightly worried, you and I were sat there chatting, I was slightly worried that he went like for like substitutes across the back 4, didn't change the formation, but he had to because there was some, like their players were struggling a little bit. So he made those changes, but his other changes ahead of that back 4 were very positive. I liked it. With you talked about it before, the bench looks strong for Manchester United. He hasn't had that always at his disposal. And if we see that late in games, what was this place like at the best of times? Late on, late charges, red shirts flying forward. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of that now.
Robbie Earle, the difference between that goal not coming and that goal coming is what for these fans and for this club?
It's everything. Gary Neville came here before the game of Becca and said to us, there's a new, fresh feeling about this football club. That goal just adds to that. Listen, there's loads of things that United will have to do better, but they win today. I've got to point to one man, Rebecca, who's on the touchline, Ruud van Nistelrooy, an ace goal scorer. Tim's teammate we played against, he was a brilliant player. His influence on the club this year could be so important. Zirkzee, before he come on, Van Nistelrooy had his arm around him, talking to him. Garnacho, as they were going off, he did. He went to Marcus Rashford, who's, I thought, had put real effort in today. His influence on a set of strikers who maybe struggle for a bit of confidence is going to be so important this season. He's a key man in that back line. It
was interesting, wasn't it, Ruud van Nistelrooy? We saw a lot of him, not just at the end on the pitch, but actually down in the dugout behind Erik ten Hag as well. Yeah. What do you make of that appointment? A man, of course, who was a former manager not that long ago, PSV Eindhoven.
Yeah, I think it's a great appointment. We know that a lot of the backroom staff or the coaching staff has been switched. Steve McLaren that was here has gone to different jobs. So I kind of like it. I guess it's brave of him to change that many coaches and some former managers there that might add a little bit of pressure. I don't know, but I kind of like it, and it's positive. And I'm pleased for Erik ten Hag because he's been a lot of pressure, and I think a lot of people expected a manager change. They've stuck with him. This is the performance, that I thought was more solid, more normal, stronger, better structure. Lisandro Martinez missed a big chunk of last year. And I know that Fulham didn't create too much, but he's so good, by the way. He's such a good defender, reading situations, clearing situations. The new players look really, really good. And Zirkzee, we watched video of him. Yeah, he's got a little bit about him, And I think the goal that he scored is him in like 5 seconds, drops into space, links the play, and gets into the box. That's exactly what it's all about. And I think he's going to do pretty well here.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.